Hi, good evening, good day, everybody. Welcome back to my channel, Getting a Dose with D. I'm so honored to have you here in my presence once again. I want to talk about this book that I stumbled across. What was I doing? I was in Barnes and Nobles, and I was just looking for a book. I'm a bookworm. Never thought I would have been a bookworm. Hated reading in my teens, and actually started reading in my teens. Discovered this really good book. A friend of mine was like, we should read this book. Read the book, fell in love with it, and I just did not know how much of an imagination is developed and how much picture is vividly seen when an author writes a good book. So from that, I think that was what sparked the seed. I mean, I had visuals reading books, and I find that really incredible. So this one is called Hiding in the Bathroom. I don't know if you guys could see that. Hiding in the Bathroom. Listen, why did I pick this book up? What's hiding in the bathroom? And it's a book for introverts. Believe it or not, I'm an introvert. I love being in social atmospheres, but after all of that, I need to step back into my closet, regroup, and then I can come back out again. Because sometimes it can be a little draining. Some people get energy from that. I feel like energy is pulled away from me. Let me tell you what got me into buying this book. Don't know anything about the author. Nothing like that. So I opened it up. I just opened up the book, and it says calendaring your super connections. What does that mean? I don't even think I read that part. I just opened it up and because that's just the sub, like the little, whatever you're getting ready to read. It kind of lets you know what you're getting ready to read. The title, if you will, the subtitle, the title. So once you found your super connection, I'm going to read this little part. Whether personal, professional, you must tend to your network like a garden. Especially if you find a connection that is in the same vein as you, share the same values as you, just all good vibes. They can be completely doing something completely different, but because you guys connect and there's something in common there, that can definitely be a good relationship, and you can benefit from those type of super connections. So they say tend to them like a garden. Every now and again you still have to go out there and pull some weeds out, water it, give it some sunlight, check on your flowers. If you're like me, I would be one to sing to my plants. I sing when I get flowers, and from my daughter and my husband, I sing to my flowers. I sing to my flowers. I look at them and I sing. So I don't encourage you to sing to your friends like that. I mean, if they like to hear you sing to them. I sing. So but the point is to cultivate the relationships. The bottom line is to cultivate the relationship. Check on them. I found one gentleman out here. He is so good at it, and it surprises me because it's almost rare how people cultivate relationships. Now, people who are successful and are business savvy, they get it. But not everybody gets it. But he reaches out. Hey, what's going on, D? What's up? I'm just checking in with you. And it surprised me at first, and then I was just like, you know what? I said, you are so good with keeping in contact with me. And he said, every time I just think about it, I just shoot you a text. He was like, I'm not really that good at it. Just every time I think about it, I do it. And I was like, and now every time he sends me a message, I have a picture of his face in my brain. So he's on my mind. And that's just what cultivating a relationship will do. Now, this portion of the book talks about cultivating relationships one of the things I do is I categorize my relationships, the people that I've connected with. Like I've got someone for business that I can only talk business with. I've got somebody who's spiritual that I can only talk spiritual things with them. I've got someone that is more like logical and like reality based. Like, come on, this got to make sense. Kind of like brings you to makes you wake up and like see what's actually happening and the choices I love. So my friends are compartmentalized, my mentor. So, and that way I don't ever cross any boundaries. I don't ever cross any lines. The person I talk about business with, I just stick to business with that person. It's nothing heavy going on here. I never bring anything spiritual into the relationship that we have. And the cool thing about that is that the relationship is strong in that vein. So this is a 6-minute video. I wasn't planning on staying on here that long. Tried to squeeze a gallon into a pipe, give you a quick little dose. The dose turned into 6 minutes. Now you got a full cup, and that's okay with me. So I just wanted to share that with you. This is the book, Hiding in the Bathroom. And this is a book for introverts. And it talks about cultivating those super connections that you come across, cultivating those relationships, keeping them close by. So many times we meet really amazing and fascinating people, and we just think about meeting them for that moment, and then we go back on with our lives. And then later down the line, we realize, we're in a situation where that fascinating person is necessary, but it had been so long since we reached out to them. Now you're feeling awkward because you're reaching out to them. It had been years, months, or however long it's been since you spoke with them, and you're speaking to them because you have a need. It's like, and then they're going to see it as if you're using them. So when you get a hold of beautiful and great relationships, cultivate the relationship and be purposeful. Be intentional, be sincere, be authentic, be honest in the relationships that you have and that you keep. So this is Darvinique sharing a dose, getting your dose with D. I love sharing stuff with all the people out there, with all my subscribers. So like and share the video.